So what I want you to do, I want you to, whenever you can, please get up and look at yourself in the mirror and just say, I love you. I love every inch of you. I love every flaw. I love every scar that you have. I love every feeling that you may have. I love everything about you. Before we get into the red flags of having an imbalanced heart chakra, you first need to understand a little bit about the foundation of the chakras. The word chakra comes from the Sanskrit word wheel or disc, and they first talked about the chakras back in the Vedas, which is the oldest religious text. I have been mentioning this every time that I do a video about the chakras, just in case this is your first time watching. But the Vedas didn't really explain the chakras as we know them today. They talked about life force energy and the energy channels called the nadis. They talked about chakras later on the line through the Upanishads text, but it all really came from the Vedas. Today we're going to be talking about the heart chakra, which is located in your heart, okay? And the heart chakra in modern times, it is believed that it's fully formed between the ages of 22 and 29. The element is air because it represents connection, expansiveness, and openness. The color is green, and the heart chakra really has to do with being compassionate, with being kind, and having unconditional love. The phrase for the heart chakra is I love, because it has to do with everything that involves love, and it doesn't have to be always a partnership, okay? It could be the love for food, the love that you have for your animals, the love for yourself, the love that you have for the world. So everything that involves love, it has to do with your heart chakra. So the heart chakra is a very important chakra because it is the bridge between the spiritual world, which is the upper chakras, and the lower world, okay, which is the physical world here where we are right now. So if your heart chakra is not aligned, it automatically creates an imbalance all over the place. You cannot connect to your higher self, you cannot connect to your spirit guides, you cannot connect to whoever you believe in, God, Jesus, Buddha, it doesn't matter. But at the same time, you cannot function in this world because you need that foundation and that stability. So it is very important to really focus on the chakra whenever you do healing. It doesn't matter if you believe that it's not balanced or imbalanced, it doesn't matter, but it's always important to take a look at it, you know, here and there, because once you have this balanced out and it's aligned, everything else will work out. Here are the physical red flags of having an imbalanced heart chakra. The first one, high blood pressure. If you're constantly having high blood pressure, please make sure to look at your heart chakra, okay? Because this could be a really, really big sign that you're having issues in that area. If you're constantly having asthma, allergies, immune system disorders, illnesses, all that has to do with your heart chakra. The emotional red flags are not being able to love yourself, self-acceptance, self-worthiness, all that has to do with your heart chakra as well as your solar plexus. But the heart chakra really focuses on you being happy with yourself, with who you are. It doesn't matter if the world doesn't like you. It doesn't matter if you feel that you're too much for the world. If you are truly satisfied with who you are. Another flag is holding grudges. This is a big one. This is another huge red flag. You hold grudges, you just don't forgive people. The moment that they do something wrong to you, that's it, they're out, they're just not here. And another one is feelings of isolation, feeling of loneliness. And I have to make this clear because a lot of people get this confused. There's a difference between being alone and being isolated. In my own personal experience, being isolated is really that you are withdrawing from the world. Being alone, it could be a great thing, okay? Being alone doesn't always have to be bad because you need that time for yourself. Sometimes being alone is good for you, but being too much time alone is not good for you. So there's always a balance in there. Behavioral red flags is that you are constantly constantly criticizing yourself or others, okay? There's no room for improvement. What you see is what it is, and you're constantly judging yourself or judging others. Something else too is that you love to please people, and it doesn't matter whether you like it or not. You are a yes person all the time. It doesn't matter if it's hurting your feelings, if you feel uncomfortable. That is a huge red flag of having an imbalanced heart chakra. The other behavioral red flag is that you are emotionally unavailable. Sometimes you are trying to bond with someone and they're just not there when it comes to their feelings. They don't know how to express themselves. So if you're a person that is constantly having issues with this, you're just withdrawn when it comes to your emotions, this means that you have an imbalanced heart chakra. Mental red flags are having persistent negative thoughts about yourself, negative thoughts about people, always to question what you're doing, if what you're doing is right, what you're doing is wrong. You also have an issue trusting people. Maybe it is just difficult for you to make friends, or it is difficult for you to stay in a relationship because you don't trust that person. You believe that person is going to betray you. Something else that can also be a red flag is that you may have anxiety around trying to fit in, trying to be part of the pack, trying to be part of the group, and then sometimes you think that who you truly are is too much, who you truly are doesn't belong there. So then you hide who you are, and then you try to blend in because that's what's the norm, that's what's going on, that's what's happening around you, okay? When in reality, this is actually hurting you. Let's talk about how you can fix an imbalanced heart chakra. And the first thing, like I have always said, is that use crystals. They are so available. And for this particular chakra, you can always use rose quartz to begin with. It is extremely popular. It is available everywhere you go, okay? So I only have one. I'm not showing this for anything, but just to show you what does rose quartz look like in case you don't. Oh my god, this is very bright here. Let's talk about rose quartz, the stone of unconditional love. This soft pink crystal opens up your heart chakra to love in all forms: self-love, romantic love, and compassion for others. Ancient Egyptians believed that it had anti-aging properties, while the Greeks and Romans used it for beauty and healing. Today, it is known for promoting emotional balance and reducing stress. Keep rose quartz by your bedside or carry it with you to invite peace and loving energy into your life. And next one is do a little bit of cardio, okay? And I know that we all have a busy life, we all have issues, we all have problems, but I promise you, just doing a little bit of cardio can help you so much. Don't make it complicated. Doing cardio, it could be swimming, it could be jogging, it could be, I don't know, taking a walk to a near store. Get your body moving, especially in your heart area. Get that heart pumping if you can, if you are capable of doing, of course. If you have health issues, please avoid doing this, but just get your body moving, get your body to get in touch with itself, get in touch with what it feels to be alive. This will always help you get aligned. The next one is a lot harder than you think, but it's something that you must do to heal your heart chakra. Forgive people and forgive yourself. And I actually read a quote about this years ago, and I will go ahead and put it here. I forgive you not because you deserve it, but because I deserve peace. And that was such an important quote for me. It was extremely impactful for me. Holding on to all that baggage, it is not good for you. It is not good for your heart chakra. It is not good for your health. Start to forgive people. You have to be able to move on. It does not mean that they deserve the forgiving. What they deserve really has to do with karma, and that is not your responsibility. Let God, let the universe, whoever you believe in, handle that, and trust me, they will receive it. Maybe it not happen this lifetime, but they will receive their karma. And the last one is that surround yourself with people who love you. Okay, and I know that sometimes it's like, okay, this is obvious. No, but truly love you for who you are. I know that a lot of us have friends and co-workers and family members, and oh yeah, they love us. Yes, they love us until something happens, or they love us until you say the wrong thing. And then sometimes that can be a little bit exhausting because you always have to filter yourself and you always have to be careful what you say. Is that you need to surround yourself with people who understand who you are, who understand that even if you say things the wrong way, they know who you are because they love you and they were taking the time to get to know you. Please take your time building these type of relationships. Take your time finding the right person. Take your time finding your tribe. It may take you a while, and then sometimes you may not find them in this lifetime, and that's okay. That is okay, because loving yourself should be enough. Loving yourself should be most love that you can ever receive from the world, and whatever you get on the external world, that is an extra. Okay, so if you're looking for love through friendships, through your family, through your relationships, you're not going to find it, because there's always going to be that gap. They're always going to be that guy. If they can love you, they can give you all the love. But if you don't have that love for yourself, it really doesn't matter. So what I want you to do, I want you to, whenever you can, please get up and look at yourself in the mirror and just say, I love you. I love every inch of you. I love every flaw. I love every scar that you have. I love every feeling that you may have. I love everything about you. And say this to yourself and you will be surprised how much we talk down to ourselves. We tell ourselves that we're not enough. We tell ourselves that we should do more. And then sometimes we just need to hear we're enough. I am enough. I am enough with how I am right now. I am enough with what I know. I am enough. You are enough just the way you are. So that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and now I am so excited to ask you this question. How do you show kindness to yourself and others?